what I am sharing with you isn't a worldly wisdom. It's a spiritual wisdom that comes from the Father because he is the one who initiated it in the first place. Going all the way back to the beginning, we find creation come into this materialization through the Word. The Most High spoke and it came to be. But then the Word enveloped itself in flesh. And the disciples of Yeshua were able to recognize this because time after time, day after day, being with him, they saw the Word made flesh fulfill the word that was on the manuscripts. Now Yeshua would go into the synagogue and read the word on the manuscripts. The Pharisees, the Sadducees, the scribes, the lawyers, they had the words on the manuscript. They didn't realize that the word on the manuscript, which was spoken, spirit word spoken in the hearing of the prophets, which then got turned into a manuscript, became flesh. Now for us, in this day and time, we don't necessarily read the word on the manuscript, we read the Bible. People read the Tanakh, the Old Testament or the New Testament. You have various different denominations of people reading the Bible. But the word became flesh. That word ascended, and his word, after he ascended, got recorded on bits of paper. The word that ascended and became flesh when it ascended, and that word which now is recorded on bits of paper, if it is in you, not just bits of paper, if the word that became flesh, the word that was there in the beginning, if that is in you, then what you've done is you've taken the words from the bits of paper and they've become spiritual again in your life. See, there are some people, I'm hoping you're following along. There's some people who may have a Bible in their home. And it stays in the drawer. There are some people who may have their Bible in their home just so they can use it like they might use the crucifix in the vampire movies. Just to keep the boogeyman away. But the purpose of the word being recorded in the Bible, or the purpose of the word being recorded in the scrolls, isn't just so you can look at it for the sake of having it. Because when it was spoken to a people who were instructed to Shema, to hear and obey. And in hearing and obeying, you will come to realize that this is the word that you're supposed to communicate. And if that be the case, though this word is on bits of paper, is on parchment, I can take those words on bits of paper, I can put them within me, and then I can use those words in my life and in my environment to turn those words into spiritual, into active spiritual things. And that's the purpose as to why the thing got recorded in the first place.